What is going on, everyone? Commodore last here today, bringing to you guys my live reaction of the Haikyuu Season 4 to the Top, Episode 4. Now, the episode has finally come out, of course, afternoon time, not the morning when it's supposed to come out in Japan. You know the whole ordeal, man. But regardless, the Haikyuu is here. My veins are calling for it. We got the mic out. Headphones are here. The time is now, man. I can't wait to finally see the greatness about to go down this week. And of course, Ball Boy, awesome sauce. We got to get into it, man. I've been waiting all day. Without further ado, let's get into it, man. Let's get the screen out. All right, so starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stato. 2, 3, all right, bet. I'm sure the volume's not so loud for my ears. But still, let's go, man. We're see the Suki greatness. Come with me for a sec. I remember seeing this in the manga the first time, and you kind of wonder what's going to happen. And as a manga reader, I just tell you this right now, this has so much more meaning afterwards, but I'm not going to say nothing else. Go with you for what? Blocking practice. You're allowed to do other things than be ball boy if you're practicing on your own, right? A little animation just did with his hair and everything. Suki joined again! My boy's all happy. Of course. The same guy going back to the training camp back in season 2, he's like, nah, I'm good, I don't want to. But now you've seen that desire to keep training too, I love it, man. There's so many things I love with Suki's character now, what he's become. Before I used to despise him, but now I truly love him. But yeah, we'll let the volume a little bit lower just because of the opening and stuff, man. But I'll say this though, the opening song is a banger. But that ending theme, man, I don't know. I just go back and rewatch the ending theme a lot. Just because, the music's so soothing. But visuals, in terms of the opening itself, man, is just so goat. Still blows my mind the fact that, after 3 years of being, a manga reader, finally getting to see this. And just see these characters. Oh, man. And the fact that... I don't want to say any more just because I don't want to spoil things. But I want to ask real quick, because I didn't get to see too many of the comments last week in regards to how people feel with the anime adaptation. But let me know how you guys have been feeling so far with Season 4. Just in general, your current feelings. I know there's certain aspects that you guys have said, in terms of certain moments haven't been adapted by the book, I guess, with the manga and stuff. But I've done, at least a really good job in terms of, a presentation and stuff. And at the same time, for those who don't know, this arc... you're going to see stuff, obviously, of course, with this arc that's it's not going to be crazy, animation stuff that we're so used to seeing right now, because this is supposed to be set up for what we're going to get into more or less in the second core in July. But regardless, it's still fire. Especially when you're seeing stuff like this, man. So, Carcino gang. I need, the full, actual image. No text, nothing, man. So, take it easy. So, I can at least have it as my wallpaper. Man. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Oh, I can finally hear the voices for this. Broccoli number 1. It reminds him from the other guy from back then. And number 2. He's like, aight. He's been hard to get along with since the summer training camp, but what is he even thinking? Man, it's just so crazy to see how much he's come to this point at this time of his career, man. Yeah, that's awesome. My team lost a full set at the finals. I was sure we'd win too. Oh, boy, is my goat, Sakusa. I haven't seen the video yet. But why did Shiratorizawa lose? Was Wakatoshi-kun not at his best? He's like, He's thinking about it, he seemed to be playing his best to me. He's like, huh? And why the hell did he lose? How did you manage that? Someone actually managed to stop Wakatoshi-kun? Yeah, we know. We know. 2 individuals. Yeah, they did. Though in Hinata's case was basically a receive. Who was it? What year? What's their name? I wish I could say what I want to say, but I can't. Zubatoya. He as negative as he can get. He has to know everything about anyone who could be a threat to him. I mean, as you should, man. I'm not negative, I'm just cautious. As you should be. You haven't actually gone serious yet, have you, Sakusa-san? Oh, but yo, oh, I wish I could say what I want to say. Because these things are giving me, like, the feels of what's going on now, man. Oh, man. It's like right now he thinks his shoulders aren't doing so great. Yeah, he's like one of those guys, man, he's just ready to blow. Because he's just in his head. I guess there's nothing bad about being cautious about that. Bath time. Already. I'm taking one before anyone else can fill the tub with their germs. I mean, my guy, listen, I don't know if this is supposed to be foreshadowing to coronavirus or something, man, but Hyakuzawa just kind of knew what was up. Plain and simple, man. I said he seems normal so far. I mean, Hyakuzawa, again, the top three, you have no idea what these guys are capable of, man. Like, especially him. Oh my god. I cannot wait for you guys to see what he's made of. You have no clue. So this training camp. It's weird that we're even holding it. I think Washijo Sensei is trying to change. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have given a second thought to this camp. And he wouldn't have allowed you to be the primary instructor on Bara Senpai. Washijo Sensei has been a bit different ever since we played Karasuno. We know why. He's worried about Karasuno's number 10. Well, he definitely knows that he exists. As he should. I always love hearing this OST right now, man. It was rather unforgettable. Yeah, he made him eat his words back then, man, in season 3. And obviously, of course, it was a big thing, not just for the coach, but also for the players as well, because they finally met someone that was able to surpass them on that day. Of course, he obviously seemed upset. But at the same time, these raw oysters. Oh, and I oysters myself in like ages as well. I usually I have with my dad and stuff when I was growing up. Remember the teacher who got sick off oysters when we were in high school? And then we had to keep practicing on our own the next day, right? That sure takes me back. So Hinata coming up top. Showing what's good. Gets right by Tsukishima. When my boy smiles, I gotta be happy too at the same time, okay? This is how it is. You're not a libero, Hinata-kun. Do I actually look like a libero? I do look good. I'm receiving. I mean, he has the height technically to play the position though, so I'll block too. If you're gonna spike, I'm gonna stuff it right back in your face. Of course, you have to remember too, though, everyone that's here has a bone to pick with them because he's faced off against their teams. You know? Of course. I believe it's my turn. Yo, go Shiki. I love this dude. He's grown on me so much since Shiratorizawa's match. Oh. Sees the weave. They come in 3-man block. Am I the shortest now? Nice. And you see right there, of course, Hinata just coming in to sort of stop the ball after from going too far. But even then, you can just see right there, like, he's paying attention more to, like, the areas and stuff where people are coming from to be, like, ready to try and receive some of those hits. Yeah, because he saw the weave right there, so you would think he's going to go cross, but he went straight afterwards. So, again, it's one of those things, and from a mental aspect, you have to think so much. Even angle hits approach, like he was going to go for a cross shot. Yeah, because you can go straight, go cross. You can go and turn, do weird little moves and stuff, and you can still go straight. Like, it's like whatever you think that's predictable isn't. Not by any stretch. Could it be that you were just saying you wanted to practice blocking so I can have a chance to spike? Nope. Of course not. My boy's all disappointed. The tactics between the blockers and spikers are going to become even more complex. Setting tactics aside, I cannot deny the fact that Hinata's a spiker that can actually see the blockers. I mean, my guy's observation of hockey is ridiculous. I'm telling you that right now. Alright. See right there, Atsumu. Kageyama tries to go up, gets caught right after. You don't need to focus on hard on target. You're just going to go pass right over the net. Yes, sir. So you can stand a little further away from the net. So yeah, even like little teeny details the coach has provided them and stuff is going to help them in their game. See right here. Perfect. Kageyama. He didn't have any problem sticking together with that left-handed middle blocker. His technique and instinct are both wonderful. What was that? I think I could hit it faster. Could you make it a bit more compact and zippy? Yeah. Certifying this kid can agree to that so quickly and actually follow through. I mean, that's just how he is, man. The very second he can read exactly what kind of spikers he's working with, he knows, am I going to go too fast? I'm going to go too slow. Is this the guy I'm going to fake out for? Like, the setters, man, really are the quarterback, basically, of volleyball. Like, so you got to take it. The opposite with the face, man. He's such a troll, I swear to God. What the hell? Okay, that was actually pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. If you pay attention to that frame when you go back on the replay, man looked like the actual... Bro, okay, what is this? Yo! The jump. Look at that. The choices are right here for these little moments. Okay, I'll give it that. It actually really looks nice. Okay. Very interesting art choice that they went with in terms of like the movements and of course for the character models and stuff during the sequences. I like that. Well, I think that threw me for a loop though with Atsuma because you see he looks like with the Inu and stuff, and I'm not gonna say too much further into it because of spoilers. So just know that you already know when it comes to Haikyuu, everyone has like the animal thing, whatever, right, with their characters. Oh man, have you seen me before? Yeah, since I came here. That's not what I mean. I'm asking you if you've seen any of my games before. He's like, no. Someone's trying to pick a fight with Kageyama again. They'd be more scared of me. Be surprised. He's just been staring at me like, huh? Usually people underestimate me because of my height. And they freak out when they see my skills. Oh, man. Apparently there's another guy I put up with. Well, guys have the mask either on too, so he's gotta be serious. So, but you're a great reference too. He knows why. And of course, Atsuma. You've got guts. That guy's a setter in a second year. Miyatsumu. Oh my god. But on the courts, you're a goody two shoes, aren't you? You're right there. Oh my god. I'm just saying right now, I'm so grateful that I'm a manga reader. I'm just saying, just seeing this stuff right now as a manga reader, I love this. I love this series so much. But now we're gonna get any more other eye catches and stuff besides this. Man, there's one thing I want from IG is more of that. Hey, look at my boy. All serious, ready to go. Here's a drink. Thanks. Looking for his towel. Here's your towel. Hey, listen, if my boy Hinata doesn't like make it when it comes to like the big time and stuff and everything, he's definitely gonna have a role in some kind of like, you know, hotel chain or something, man. At the very least. I'll go get. Yeah. I remember the first time I saw it, I actually deadass thought he was gonna try and like climb up, like literally climb the scale of the wall just to go get the ball. And that's how much his will is to be able to get enough help in for these guys. Watching them play from here's my thing lately. And of course, remember last time we saw him up there and stuff, he got out to see like an observation of like how everything was played out. Kumi's receives just look like Ushiwaka's. He doesn't make any necessary movements either. Alright, there goes Shiki. Hyakuzawa. Ah, man. Someone get that. Nope. Or maybe he just doesn't want to move. He totally just watched it fall. Come on, let's take this seriously. You totally could have gotten that. We're playing together with guys we can't play with usually. Let's go all out. I see Akira. Or his favorite phrase number 2. Go all out. I promise he does try it sometimes. You should have gone after that one. Like, sure. Oh, man. But he knows not to. If he was in that situation, I don't think he would let that happen. He would try and go for it at the very least. I don't like that guy. I mean, Kunimi. Everyone here is doing their best, so why is he so unmotivated? He likes to conserve his energy. I mean, and then he gets super serious in the latter half, and it's hard to deal with. Yeah. But I mean, he should go after any ball he can get, right? He's taking it way too easy. Taking it easy, huh? 2-on-2, huh? These drills are the roughest. Yeah, because if there's only two of us, we have to keep moving nonstop. But the one who has it the hardest is the guy over there, since he has the least experience, Hyakuzawa. I don't want to be that guy, but I'd rather not be with a guy who's 2 meters tall. Yeah, he's tall, but his technique is still junior level high. It's hard trying to pick up after him. I mean, Hyakuzawa, though, man, I mean, again, Furudate has made mention way back, like, you know, I believe it was like early on in the series when we first got him and stuff, that this dude has like the rawest potential, though, man. Like, you're not gonna be able to win if you're half-assing it. Yes, sir. So Kinachi Kongagawa, Kamashita, and Kunimi come from up top. Akira gets it right by. For a setup. Dumps it right over. Jesus. Screw you, Kunimi. Of course. Whatever they do on 2-on-2s, Kunimi's team is always really strong. He really is talented, and I think he's always observing who he's playing with. I don't know what it is, man. They do a really good job of the series when it comes to, like, you know, showcasing who's a troll and who isn't, at the very least. It feels like his team has more time at it. And of course, agitated. He's really staring at me. Oh, Hinata. Hyakuzawa. Yeah, it's getting to him right there, man. Oh. Yeah, his confidence is being broken. His feeling of being left further and further behind. I can tell that my playing is getting worse. Since there are only two of us, it's hard to do any kind of complicated attack. So just need to watch the other guy and pounce on his mistakes. I know that I'm making a bunch of mistakes. But just realizing that isn't going to magically make me be able to keep up. I can't wait for this 2-on-2 to hurry up and be over. So Shibata and Yurik went through over Oda and Hyakuzawa. But yeah, you can tell, bro, his confidence is shot. Oh man, the seed. The seed. I wish you were the one that was here. Oh man, how stupid can I be? He obviously feels that way more than anyone else. He's a starter for a powerhouse team, and everyone here who's been up against him is watching his every move. Unlike me, who just happens to be here. He's the kind of guy who makes people want to pick him. And I love that transition from like the dark feeling into the light mood, because my voice the sun. I love him, man. The shining sun. I mean, you're super huge and all. Super huge and tall. And I admit, without Kageyama, I'm just a little... emphasis on the little. Inconvenience, and quite display everything I can. But even then, I'm just huge. What do you mean, just? Do you realize how cool 2 meters is? If I could pick between having a killer serve and being 2 meters tall right now, I'd definitely pick being 2 meters tall. I mean, I can always work on my serve, but there's nothing I can do about my height. He realizes that being 2 meters tall is the bestest, the most ultimate, the most amazing, awesome super talent there is. Cheering up a rival, you must be confident. What the heck are you talking about? I'm chewing him out. I'm pretty sure you're cheering him up. I mean, kinda is though. Because, I mean, look at it this way, man. Hyakuzawa has the biggest advantage when it comes to sports like volleyball and basketball is height. The guy who's shorter has to work 20 times harder to be able to keep up with everyone else. I want to beat you. Oh my God. No matter who you are, he wants to go in there and just beat you. As he should. And, of course, everyone else in the area that he had beat to have that same feeling. Could you try something for me? I won't be able to do anything that requires a lot of technique. It's super easy. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. Man. Going right back up. Make the last hit. Goes right over. Front. He's able to get it that time. The back is wide open. Goes right up top. He can actually reach that. Let's take it easy, Hyakuzawa. Here it comes. Floats her right back up after. It's so simple and trivial, but it's also really easy to forget in a chaotic match. Volleyball is a sport where you can't hold the ball or let it drop. But when you or your teammates are out of sorts, you can always try to make time for yourselves. And when you deliberately take it easy and pass, the teammates you're passing it to gets to take it easy too. I won't be able to do anything that requires a lot of technique. Super easy. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. All you have to do is make the first pass as high as possible, like Kunumi does. Just by doing that, the fast and stressful rhythm of the game will get a lot easier. Just by getting your rhythm back a little, then hit it over. Come from up top, you'll be able to do all sorts of things. Smashes right by. I really like this whole scene. I think it's the first time we're actually ever hearing this one too. And you watch each other like, oh, hold on. And you're like, damn, there's no way I can win head to head with a giant that's 2 meters tall. Oh boy, so big, I'm jealous, damn it. What a goat. Hey, Hyakuzawa. Nice kill, hey. My guy's like the ultimate motivator, man, honestly. Did the tap up. As you should. Let's see, Kunimi Tsukishima, Oda thing. And of course, poor guy. That is the bull academy. There's another staring at me. Alright, go ahead, do your stretches and head on out. Yes, sir. You feel from Kageyama right now, even though, like, you know, Hinata's going through his thing and stuff, he still got his to worry about. Hold on, let me just see we're here with the, for the next episode of preview, just to be sure on something. Let's see, yeah, 23:48. Alright, so let's see what the preview is going to be for next week. Episode 5, Hunger. Oh, man. The heat don't stop. It just doesn't stop, man. Again, little things like this, like, even though I know animation-wise it's not going to be crazy for most of the season because of what they're going to be taking care of, but in terms of just character-driven stuff, man, are things of why I love, you know, Hinata's character so much. The kid realizes, obviously, that when it comes to, like, the sport, you have to have height to be able to, you know, succeed. And for someone of his size, he's going to have to try and, you know, do, you know, everything he can to go the extra mile to be able to, you know, match up with everyone else on the court. But a guy that's like 2 meters tall in the form of Hyakuzawa, man, when you realize that, of course, he's like very like new to the sport itself, like a novice basically, and you know he's like even doubting himself, like why am I here? Like, it should have been you. You're like on a powerhouse team, Hinata, and can succeed and all that. But yeah, I was the one that was, you know, invited. But you get that invite. You're not a bum. Let's just put it this way. And if you didn't get the invite, it's just, you know what, they were talented to pick from. And it just didn't work out, man. You gotta look at it like, you know, from like the all-star game, like in basketball and stuff. You don't make it as an all-star, doesn't mean you aren't one. You just gotta go and prove it afterwards, the next half of the season after. So That's basically the same thing when it comes for Hinata, but he said, look, I'm not going to wait by the door for my opportunity. I'm going to kick it in, even if I got to be a standby to see all this go down. So I really like him, man. And of course, now Kageyama, we're going to be seeing hopefully from his side afterwards, what he's going to be dealing with based on the end of this episode. But really good stuff here, man. Again, soundtrack has been hidden. Voice acting, too, has been so good as well. Very nice to see, Hyakuzawa back in again, getting his moments and stuff. So really good stuff here. And of course, the things with Suki as well. But good episode this week. Of course, the adaptation, for me so far, I've been really loving it. But let me know how you thought about the episode down in the comments below. If you guys have anything else you want to talk about it in terms of, clarification for certain things, or, you felt something was important I didn't talk about too much about in the episode, let me know down in the comments how you feel about it. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of the anime on Fridays and the manga Sunday mornings for the Haikyuu Hype Boost. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. And with that being said, episode 5, season 4 to the top. Hunger, we move, man. Commodore lad signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy.